The topic was the new Observable API in the browser on the platform. So we don't have to rely on the implementation by RxJS or other libraries. And the goal of all this new API is to provide a basic primitive, so every reactive library can use the same primitive and will get interoperable with each other. And while Dominic Farolino was presenting his proposal, I asked him about how to integrate custom operators, because all the operator methods are just methods on the observable class, the prototype. And he would just extend the prototype with custom operators. But as I recall, early versions of RxJS made the same approach, and it's, as a TypeScript user, sometimes a bit cumbersome if multiple libraries add the operators to the prototype, and sometimes there will be conflicts, and typing will need some help with additional type files and so on. So it's a bit not as, in my opinion, not state of the art. And I opened up an issue on his repository, and Ben Lesh jumped in and exposed that the current RxJS version 8, which is still in alpha, is providing some kind of function that will help us integrate custom operators. So we have type safety and all this stuff. And yeah, there are some use cases where I sometimes write custom operators, especially when I want to combine several operators to provide some more advanced behavior that can be reused in multiple components. And one special operator is something like exhaust map, but exhaust map has the function that when the first value comes into the operator, this value will be processed, and everything which comes after that while the operator is running will be ignored. It's the opposite of switch map. Switch map always throws away the last value and only processes the last value which comes in. And exhaust map is only processing the first value which comes in until it's finished. And then it will process the next value, whichever comes after that. And this is an operator I mostly use as an autosave function. When I have a form and type something in, and of course it's debounced, but at the moment the user pauses not long enough to get the debounce, to get past the debounce, the exhaust map kicks in and pushes or posts the data to the backend or storage or something. And while the user, while this request is in flight, the post request, and the user starts typing, I don't want to cancel this request, because I want to canceling post request is not a good thing to do. It should be posted to the backend and stored, and yeah. But when the user stops typing while the post request is in flight, the last value of the form will not get processed. So I extended the exhaust map with a little functionality that it remembers the last value which comes in. And when the exhaust map finishes, just post or next the last value to the exhaust map, so that the exhaust map always gets the first value, and if values are coming in while it's running, it will get the last value. And this fits perfectly for autosaving data, because it starts as soon as it can, and it will store the last value. And that's a really neat custom operator.